Fez?
Fez.
It's an Ubisoft game. It's a little bit too loud. I will fix that later. Oh, it's just Cyan's intro. Oh, my ears! The volume mixer isn't working, James. That's not haha.
You paused the intro on your stream at CYA. Just see ya.
I can't mess with the audio. My ears.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid that I must continue my writing. Here. Most of what you'll need to know is in there. Keep it well
Look at
hidden.
that compression, James.
Yeah.
For reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this.
So Riven is a
It appears
different
to be a
place
linking
than
book.
Mist.
Back here to Dunny.
Yep.
Oh wait, I'm not streaming on
But
Discord
it's
to you.
actually a one-man prison.
Oopsie, McDoodles.
You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gan. Once you've found Catherine, signal me.
Do I make the joke,
I'll come with a
James?
linking book to bring us back.
Do I make the joke, James?
If you'd like to.
Damn, their CGI is better than their newer stuff.
There's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.
I don't have eardrums anymore. How do I... Oh,
You
God.
can use volume mixer.
Huh?
Try volume mixer.
Volume mixer is what isn't working.
Look at volume mixer. There are probably multiple entries for Riven.
No, just one. I mean, I can try reopening up volume mixer. That fixed it. I turned it off and on again.
It's the trick.
It is the trick. Now,
Don't forget to start streaming in Discord though.
what if I don't want to?
That'd be sad.
What if I told you I'm already lost? I now know where I am. I think the game's a little quiet now. I might want to disable transitions altogether. I'll be honest, I don't think I need them. You know what I mean? This is probably a bad idea, and I'm gonna adjust the volume again because now I think it's a little loud. Give me a second. I don't care if you see that. Now, James, what if I told you something?
What?
That my least favorite part so far of every puzzle game I've played has been figuring out where to go to start solving puzzles.
Work your way forward.
I have no clue what I'm looking at. I don't navigate point and click games too well, Jay. I don't know the significance of that. Hmm?
Can you look at the little book in your inventory?
I can. Why? I don't plan to read this on stream.
Yeah. Unfortunately, reading in this one's going to be much more important.
I see. Do I need to read that right now?
Maybe not. It would probably help you know where to get started.
It'd probably help me know where to get started.
I don't remember exactly the contents of those pages.
And it's gonna take up most of the stream, probably. I don't know how many pages it is, but that's fine. There's another peephole here.
I will tell you something now. That locked gate you were looking at, go back to it.
Ain't no way you're gonna tell me there's an easy way to open it right now. What about... Oh, you son of a gun. What? What?
You can go under it.
The cheeky bastard. Oh, what the... There's... Are those the same? Is this some goofy spot the difference thing, or... No, no, no. It's pretty obvious. Praise and death. That's all I got from that so far. I can't read that. Am I supposed to?
No, it's a different language.
Thank God that I wasn't supposed to.
It's Dinny. This is essentially showing you how the one who writes the book creates the ages, and the people in those ages thinks the person that writes the books are
Is it God?
gods.
Okay. That's all this is telling me?
Pretty much.
Thank you for some context, because I would have figured that it was some form of weird puzzle thing that I just wasn't getting. Probably is still, but you know.
I believe you can click again to skip the animation.
I can? No.
Or enter spacebar 1 on, does it?
No. I have to wait for that whole animation to play.
No, I don't think you do, but I don't remember the button.
So, how do I get through there? I guess I should read the book. Hold up. Okay. They held for more than 30 years. Why does it have to be written in... It's not quite cursive,
You
but...
want me to read it?
Please!
They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible that I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my prenotation and can find no discrepancy. I I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I'll see something. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few just a few more weeks of work and I should be free at last to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I've received no sign from her in all that time. I'm afraid that no, I must assume that she is all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. I did not create the Age of Riven, unlike my father. I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world. But the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gen. I'll never. The problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Dini civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he to once again be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age, as he coldly titled it. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years, but no one has been able to leave that age. The last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the star fissure upon my return to Mist. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to other worlds. And since the art of constructing books had long been lost with the fall of the Dini, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime. and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. In effect, that is what we achieved. But the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. The sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory. The deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to be has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue. But it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough! To dwell in the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as is not the same as I can't read.
Do you need me to continue? I can try reading through the half cursive.
No, it's all right. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time has yet to be applied to this problem. I think I have the solution. Why it did not occur to me sooner, I do not know, unless the idea of it had been pushed out with the thought of my sons. A prison book. Many years ago, during the hunting expedition through the ruins of Denis, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula, and with little experimentation quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text, but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person would become trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If indeed my father has not changed, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back to Denis? Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have begun again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not, at first, concern me. However, tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects that I had anticipated during this initial phase of the island's readjustment. Still, in order to verify my assumptions, I decided to calculate again. Incorporating the new data, the results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I had realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. I must act while I still have the time. The signs are barely visible, but there's no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent, unless I can keep ahead, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's. Ryan,
Yeah?
next page.
Oh, wait, my bad. I thought you're. I thought I kind of started. I didn't zone out. I just stopped reading with you.
Yeah. Economy of words has yielded, but it is a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There is no end to this. The last few days have all but convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable. and that, at best, I can only strive to delay it now, and hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. I think I've come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has finally found my lost missed linking book and freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. I'm still not sure it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may now be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven and get and yet proceed with my original intent to find Catherine has given me a renewed hope. The last few days uh, have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gen had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gen. The deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal impossible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless. By measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns, I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual could affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating, an anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the star fissure. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I received the signal that they were ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, it should then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove to be impossible, but I'm afraid there can be only one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for failure will be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed.
That did not help me figure out what to do.
No, but it explains the starting of the first game and how you ended up here.
Indeed.
And why you're here.
Indeed. And then, boom, watch me have solved that puzzle.
Glorious.
What am I looking at?
Glorious! You're looking at that door.
What? Isn't a door?
The door underneath. It's a lens that looks down below.
Oh, it's looking at the... I see. What am I freaking...
Down here, wait, look there again. Is this it? This is not it. Go to the... Wait, stay looking at it.
Not my head.
Not here. Go back to the stone steps behind you over here.
Stone steps.
To your left. Down.
Okay. What's the point?
Go a little further and look down again.
Go a little bit further. Can't.
Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to have you do this. There's a little Easter egg somewhere. That rotating room is where you should be looking.
The rotating room. I'm guessing I should rotate it. If I press escape, it skips it.
Okay.
Right. I don't know what the point of a door is when you can go under it, but, you know. Well, I have a theory on what that did, but...
You can...
I can what?
I was gonna say you can see it from there.
I can see it from there? No. Stop. This is not where I meant to be. My navigation of a space like this is not good. I can see it? What do you mean I can see it? You're talking about this, right?
Yeah, I thought you could see that from there. I guess you can't, but you could. My memory fails me. It's been such a long time.
Yeah.
You make me want to play Riven.
I probably made you want to play Myst, too.
Yeah, that's Riven.
No, you son of a gun!
Pardon my dreadful jokes, but I love it.
Not quite sure.
I will say fiddling with this right now is not something to do.
I shouldn't have done that. I need that to go back up. Choo 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 choo. What? I only pressed it once though. How do you get back here? Was
There are
it?
two openings in the room. Go back in the room. So you have the one you just came through, right? And then the one with the gate. That gate is through it. It's not blocking it. So you have two openings there.
Gate is through it? What do you mean through it?
Like the gate doesn't rotate with it. It's an opening. No matter what.
What?
I mean, just that when you rotate the room, the gate doesn't move with it.
Okay.
So when you rotate the room and peek through, see where it is. If you can go through it, and then... I mean, you can't, so you don't want to go around.
No, but like...
Okay, now rotate one more time.
So that's gonna rotate it back to this. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think rotate it one more time and look through. Try going through it now.
Okay. You know, James, you know what the last point and click game I played was?
Fuck you!
Bless you.
What?
You know what the last, like, point and click game I played was?
Oh, I know where you're supposed to go. You're gonna hate it.
What?
Go back across the bridge, actually.
That's where I was going to go.
Okay. Sorry, I've just kind of started telling you what to do. I'll shut up.
I'm not against it entirely.
Yeah, you want to keep going forward.
Oh. I think the last point and click game I played was a Scooby-Doo game.
Yeah. So, you can go back behind one of those two fish.
What? Fish?
Try going to the...
Oh.
They're fish-like creatures. I thought...
Doesn't seem
Okay,
like it.
don't keep trying that.
Huh?
He said don't keep trying that. I forget how you do this. Okay, yeah. Go into the room with the chair. Sorry, I'm helping you with this a little bit.
I am not fully against this yet.
Don't get in the chair.
Don't get in
But
the
take
chair.
a step forward. Turn. Go look at that. Pull that lever.
There. You know I wouldn't have seen that lever.
And that opens the door, and now I'll leave you to explore.
Thank you. I looked at the thing and you said pull the lever, and I deadass almost said what lever?
I remembered there was a switch for that door. I only remembered where it was after I told you to go to the wrong place.
Triggered something.
You did.
Oh.
Wait for it.
I saw it. Damn. I wish I had a 4K monitor for that.
Things like this are why I'm excited for the remake. It's just gonna be so good.
I probably won't be playing it.
I know. I will.
Interesting. More exploration. I like the immediate switch in quality. Oh, this would be cool in a 3D environment, I think. How do I go forward? This? There we go. This is neat. What'd that do?
Note that noises and symbols are important, so if you ever hear a noise and see a symbol, it's nice to take a note.
Okay. How do I describe that noise?
Bird chirp?
I think you're gonna like what I came up with. So that is I/key noise.
What?
Look at the notes.
I don't see your shift tab on this one.
Oh, I put what I thought the spelling of it would be. QWWEH. QA. This is what it sounds like to me, so... It doesn't sound like a bird chirp. I noticed that button. I don't know what that button did. Oh boy. You got me fucked up. Well, okay.
Turn around.
No, I know. I can't navigate point and click games like this. I ain't good at it, Jay.
Indeed.
Now, James, I know I've seen you, like, play this game a little bit. 100%. I've had to have, because that looks super familiar.
Indeed.
Is that a guy waving?
Yeah. He's a local.
He's a local?
Native, as if you will.
What resolution? I turned around, didn't I? Feel like I did. See ya. Did you not like my joke, James?
Hmm?
You said a native, and I asked what resolution.
I see. I did not immediately catch that.
Oh my god, this with ray tracing.
It will.
I'm just saying. Am I underwater?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
This one's going to be a lot more of running around solving puzzles you saw earlier. It doesn't have, like, all the different ages like the first one did.
I figured since you're in an age.
Yeah.
I probably didn't want to.
I mean, I suppose. I don't know why you wouldn't. Why not? Just
Did I not
explore
want to
around.
see the other person? Like, I could have gone and say hi to him, couldn't I?
No, you could not have said hello to him.
I still could have explored that other place a little bit more, couldn't I?
Yeah, you're just gonna explore this place a little.
Yeah, but like...
And then
What-
you'll go back and you'll explore the other place. This is the only area they've showed off so far.
Is it?
Yeah. They said, hey, look, it's this bit. It's really funny because you can tell who's a fan of the game and who... Well, you can just tell that they were showing it to a bunch of people that were really excited about the remake.
Yeah.
Because they were just on the beach and they looked forward, and then they went to the right and demonstrated the puzzle that you're standing next to. And it's just every time they moved a lever or looked at something new, the crowd just went nuts. And I watched it back on YouTube. I had a big grin on my face.
I don't mean to, like, literal definition and no disrespect, but I don't think I'll ever be on that level of a fan of a puzzle game.
I know. This is the reason I play any game. It's like the first game I played.
The fuck am I doing? I hear noises. Oh, I turned off the bubbles.
Put the yeah.
what the
Where's the
fuck?
pipe out in the middle connected to?
I don't know.
Look at it to your left. Okay. So go back out to it.
I get that it's out there, but I don't know
Flip it
which.
to the middle one.
That's fair. I probably should do that. What'd that do for me, though? I went underneath, didn't I? Son of a gun.
Maybe there's something to see down there.
Maybe there is, but look, I'm doing
Okay, no.
thing right now.
It you go.
What?
The little switch there.
Yeah, that's what I meant to hit.
Oh, I don't know if that's going to do anything.
You don't know if that's gonna do anything?
Try the other one. I meant the other one.
Yeah, but am I not supposed to turn it off?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't know what I just did. That's not what I wanted to do.
Back to put it up.
I will. No! My inability to navigate things is kicking me in the arse.
Go back underneath it if you want. I'm gonna shut up.
I will do this first. That did nothing. And I'm not going to sugarcoat. My patience for these games will be a little bit less with me getting lost with point and click.
Yeah.
Woo! I ran circles around ya! I don't know what the fuck that did for me. Up I go. Down I go.
Couldn't go through it, huh?
I couldn't open it. I don't know what I'm doing. Disconnected to that. I don't know what that's connected to. I probably want to leave that there for now. Can I get in? Woo! I get it. I depressurized the area. I think.
Raise the platform up to the level where the water isn't.
Oh. Can I not go swimming?
No.
So I need to drain it of water?
Yes.
The question is, how do I do that? Do I want it aerated?
Try flipping the
Middle?
spinning the wheel.
Oh, spinning the wheel?
Yeah.
I don't think I can spin it any other direction than...
I know.
Yeah, all I can do is do that.
I know.
ha ha ha, though. I don't know if leaving that open actually did anything, or if just flipping that was what I need.
You need to turn the air off.
Yeah, I figured it out when I tried to go through, and the game said no.
Booblies. The booblies.
The fuck? I don't like this.
Just keep clicking in the dark.
Lost.
You don't stop turning. Keep going forward.
I can't. Ah, there we go.
You came back out. Now go back down in there. No matter how dark it gets, keep clicking in the middle of the screen. Don't go up.
I see.
You kept drifting to the top of the screen.
What do you mean? What do you mean don't go up?
It's just you're trying to... I kept telling you to try and walk forward, and you kept moving the mouse to the top of the screen.
Was I not supposed to go that way? I think I was supposed to go that way, was I not?
Yes, you're supposed to go forward.
And this is forward. Up here.
No, no, forward in the middle of the screen.
I should listen to you since I don't play point and click games. You know?
Because sometimes you'll get to look up, and so if you're clicking at the top of the screen, it's gonna...
I guess that makes sense. Boop. Boop. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Although I will tell you something. You'd have to close it for that lever to do anything.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Maybe not.
It didn't do anything.
You do have advice.
Huh?
I said I do have advice.
What is that? Oh, you're not
I'll
gonna...
tell you that.
I turned
Okay, don't
back
go
around
after
and
the door.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Go up to the door, but don't go out it.
What?
Close it.
I need to make note that sometimes I gotta shut things for things to work. Don't I, eh?
No, I'm not saying shutting it makes it work. There are ways to go that the door was blocking. The door was hiding passageways.
Was it? Am I blind? You son of a bitch. I won't be able to play these games without you, James. You know that? No?
No.
Oh, neat. Guess I go back. Wait. I don't know what that did. Connected to something. Probably in the room that I was interacting with, but let's go down here.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
You like this section?
That's delicious.
What's delicious about it?
It's spinning. That's good.
It's connected to the pipe, that's all I know. And my only thought process is dump water on it. Probably do have to close it for this to work. Hold up. I was hoping that'd do something. I hope they hit a switch. How do I? There I go. I'm gonna call that there for now.
All right. Name it.
There, you happy? I will see everybody next time. Bye.
I'll show you something I have.